name is Leroy Blevins. Welcome to Mysteries and Histories. In this episode here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the shots as seen in the Zapruder film. Then we're going to watch a video I put together of the Zapruder film. And as we watch it, I put it in a slow motion. And what I did was I marked the frames where each shot took place and where the shots end up at and stuff. So you can see as the shots were taking place, you can see the reactions of JFK, Governor Connolly, shots around, and you can see the people moving around and stuff. So that's what I did. So what we're going to do is we're going to get straight into it. Okay, here is frame 224. Like I said, this is the first shot to JFK. This struck JFK in the back. This took place as he was coming out from behind the back of the Stevens Freeway sign there. This will be frame 225. This is when actually the bullet was exiting JFK's throat. And then the bullet just passed. This is frame 226. The bullet just passed Governor Connolly's head. Now we're going to get reactions from him. Then in frame 227 is where actually when the bullet struck the chrome in between the sun visors. Now in frame 229 is when the first shot struck JFK in the back of the head. Frame 244 is when Governor Connolly was looking out to his right and he got shot in the right side. Then we have the famous frame 313, which JFK was shot in the right side of the head. And then we have the third shot to the back of JFK's head, which this bullet struck JFK in the back of the head after it exploded. And then the bullet passed through the opening of his skull, and it passed again Governor Connolly and stuff, and then it strikes the inside of the windshield. See now, and this is frame 316, which actually the bullet's starting to pass Governor Connolly's head again, and then the bullet struck the windshield in frame 317, and then we're going to start seeing reactions from the driver and the passenger in the front seat. Now in frame 330 of the Zapruder film, that's when Governor Connolly was shot in the back. That shot came from shelter number 3 from the second gunman. Then we have the first shot to the manhole cover, the concrete manhole cover, that's on the side. Then we have in 401, that was in frame 399. In frame 401, we can see the shot striking the upper corner of the concrete manhole cover and a piece of concrete flying up in the air. And then in frame 402, we can see the bullet ricocheting upward. Then we see the bullet, another bullet ricochet upward. This is the bullet that struck the steps, but this is in from, I forgot what frame this is, frame 403, 424, this is frame 403. The bullet strikes up and you can see the bullet ricocheting upward. Now that bullet struck the side of the steps, which we can see that in much more film. Then we have frame 413, which the first shot to the grass area between Elm Street and Main Street struck the grass area. Then we have another shot in frame 414, which another shot strikes and hits the grass area. Then in frame 416, we see the bullet striking and ricochet off of the sign on the lamppost. Now, like I pointed out, when Governor Connolly was shot, at this point, people got to understand, at this point, as you see, I got an arrow up here. That's a shot to the curb, because this shot and this shot here happened at the same time, because based on Governor Connolly said he was shot by the second shot he heard. Same as James Tay. He was standing there and he said he heard 2 shots and the bullet, the second shot that he heard, struck the curb. So 2 shots was fired at the same time. And if you watch my other videos with my time frames and stuff, you'll see that a lot of shots were taken at the same time, as just certain shots made contact first. But now what we're going to do in this video here is we're going to watch this, as you see here. We're going to watch it in slow motion. And then we're going to see the reactions after I marked each one of the frames when shots were occurred and what there was hitting and everything else. And watch the reactions of JFK, Governor Connolly, and the people in the surroundings as these shots occurred. See, when you add those shots to it, you can see more. It was like, whoa, and all this other stuff. You see what I'm saying? The reactions tells you a lot. Excuse me. So see all the shots stop. But I want to show you something here. Now watch when the fatal headshot, let's go back here, we're going to stop it. Now watch the fatal headshot. Now after that fatal headshot takes place a lot, like I said, when you do the markings and you add the markings into there, you get more to detail. After JFK was shot in the right side of the head and the other bullet strikes him and goes past Governor Connally, when you watch the frames, watch the two people in the front. I think it was Greer was the driver. I can't remember. I don't have my notes in front of me. But we have the driver and the passenger. Watch them. They're going to sit there as soon as you see that bullet strike, as you'll see in this frames as I marked them, strike and goes past Governor Connally. As soon as it goes past both some guys, you're going to see that reaction where that bullet strike into the windshield, but you're going to see reactions from them as well. Well, keep an eye over here. See how he leaps forward after that bullet struck that windshield? Let's go back. Watch him. See that? So see, I pinpoint each shots that was in this Zapruder film that can be seen. And I wanted to show this and make a video on this to show you when you reactions can tell you, gives you a lot of information too when we watch these films, you know. So when you pinpoint when each shot was not fired, but when they made contact, and then you go through the motions, you can actually see more reactions. Now you know why they're reacting to this, or why they're reacting to that is because all these shots were being fired all over the place. So I wanted to make this video to show people that, you know, there's a lot more to the JFK assassination than what really people think there is. Just like in this Zapruder film shows us 12 of the 13 shots were fired that day. The photographic evidence also backs up all these shots that I point out. Like I said, the Zapruder film gives us a lot of information. And when we put it together in motion, and we pinpoint when these shots made contact, when we pinpoint them, we can actually see the reactions at the times of when these shots made contact with either JFK, Governor Connally, or in the surroundings. Now we can get more understanding of how everything took place. It's like the shot to JFK's back, bullet exits his throat, past Governor Connally, struck the cone with a windshield. When JFK's head exploded, when bullet struck the back of JFK's head right after it exploded, that bullet passed through and hit to the side of the windshields. We get the reactions from them shots. Not only we can see, you know, we can't see the bullet exactly, but we can see a couple of the bullets ricocheting. As I pointed out, you can see one ricochet upward off the manhole cover and then one off the street sign or the little small sign that's on the lamppost. But when you put it in motion, when you mark these and you put it in motion, now you can understand why they was moving this way or why they was moving that way and what went on. And you can look at it more of how these shots were almost like on top of each other. So this gives you more information basically. So don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and you know, tell your friends. And I'm working on trying to get all my books on Kindle, so that'll be a big plus for everybody, where they can actually go over to the books where it's cheaper if I put it on Kindle. So I'm trying to get all my books downloaded on Kindle for everyone too. So if they want to read my research books or my other books, my fiction books, they can read it. And, it won't cost them much, and they can carry it around. And they can actually start reading it now. So when they're completely done, I'll make a video on that and let everybody know. But like I said, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button. And so we keep this going. And there's a lot more information coming out. A lot more research I got to cover over, not only in the JFK assassination, but in the Bigfoot research and the Patterson film and Noah's Ark. And I want to start doing some more paranormal investigations and, you know, just go all out for it. So I'd like to thank everyone and have a good night.